guys, this is Greg Siegel from Codeable, and today I'm going to be showing you how to add an app icon to your Xcode project. So this is a really simple operation. It requires a little bit of photo editing or some other kind of image processor before we can start going into Xcode and doing this. So what I'm going to do is open up Photoshop. I'm going to go to File, New, and we're going to make this canvas. We just zoom in. We're going to make it 512 by 512, and I'll tell you why in a minute. We go OK, and zoom back out. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I've got this image right here. I'm just going to take this and I'm going to just make it a little bit bigger. There we go, that should be okay. If I just get rid of these extras, we can see what it's going to look like. Yeah, that should be okay. Oh, it's a little bit blurry right now, but once we make it smaller, it'll be absolutely fine. So I'm just going to put these back on. Okay, so the reason I've chosen a 512 by 512 canvas is so that I can use a neat little program called Icons Express that I use. This will allow me to get the curves on the icon that I need, and it will show me exactly how the icon's going to look beforehand. So what I'm going to do is going to go to File, Save As. I'm going to call it Icon, and I'm going to save it on my desktop. Go Save. Okay, I'm just going to minimize this for a minute, and we're going to open up Icons Express. It's a really cool little program. Basically, as you can see there, it says image size should be 512 by 512, which is what we've done. So if we just drag this in, we can now set various options, like I can make round corners, but I can also do rounded corners with the gloss effect in place. I think I like the one with the gloss effect actually. It tones it down a little bit. So what we can do now is we can also see what it's going to look like for our different sizes. We can see what it's going to be like. So what we can do here is I just want them for the iOS icons, and we don't want the iPad ones. We just want the iPhone 4 and the iPhone sizes. So if I go to export, and I'll save them on my desktop. There we go. Now we've got our different sizes. The ones you want are icons at 2 times. So this would be the 114 by 114 size. This is for the iPhone's Retina display, and then you just want icon. These are the two that we're going to need. We don't need the others, so we can bin those. And now we can open up Xcode. And we'll just wait for it to load. This requires no coding at all, so it's really simple. We just go to create a new Xcode project, and single view application, go next. We're going to call it app icon, and go next. I'm going to save it on my desktop, and once we've done that, we just want to jump in here, and all we need to do is, if I can find them, there they are. We just move these out of the way. There we go. All we need to do is, for this one, which is our 57 by 57, we can just drag this icon in right here. Ah, wrong one. Here we go. Just drag this icon right in here. And for our other one, we can drag it in for our Retina display. I'll just show you what it looks like. There it is. That's the size of the Retina display icon, and this is the size of the normal iPhone icon. So those have been dragged in. As you can see, they've appeared here as well. Now all we need to do is run the application. So if we go to our iPhone 5.0 simulator and we run it. Now as you see, I have done the corners already, but you could have just stayed with the 512 image and scaled it down, which I'll show you how to do in a minute, and you could have easily just done it like that. This is just to show you what it's going to look like. But yeah, it's a nice little bit of software, that Icon Express. I would recommend using it. Right, see it's loading up. We're going to have to go back to view the icon. Okay, so the app's loaded, we can go back. Let's flick through some of my apps. It should be there, there it is. If I just drag it, oops, there we go. Drag it onto the main one. Click the home button, swipe across, there we go. Let's minimize Xcode. Okay, there we have it. There's our icon. I think this would be in the form of the Retina display, because it's the iPhone 4S. But yeah, it looks really nice. Next tutorial, I'll show you how you can get that gloss effect off. We already put it automatically on with the gloss effect, but this is if you just save it like this. So if we file, save as, we've already got our PNG in fact. No, we haven't. Okay, right, so what we want to do is we just want to save it again, and we're going to call it app icon. I'm going to save it again on my desktop and go OK. Now we can shut all of this down, don't need this anymore. So this is if you don't have Icons Express. What you can do is we can open up the PNG right here. We can go to Tools, adjust size. It will come down here and we want to have a 57 by 57. There we go. And now we can go File, Save As, App Icon 57, save it to the desktop. And then if we zoom out and we open it up again, the original, we can go to Tools, Adjust Size, and then we can go 114. And then if we go to File, Save As, 114, and go Next. There we go. So you can either have the icon with rounded corners already, and you can already have the gloss effect already placed on, or you can just have the square icons like this, and then you can decide in the actual Xcode application whether you want the gloss or not. So that's what our next tutorial will be. It will be teaching you how to remove that gloss effect, and that will be for the next tutorial. So I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for listening. This was Greg Siegel from Codeable.